This is the StealthCast.
Let's do this.
What's up, guys? I'm your host, Nicky. This is the StealthCast episode 0, coming at you with the premiere pilot episode. I'm joined by my esteemed panel of judges. Say what's up, guys.
Yo.
Hello.
What is up with it?
We got
stream
coming in from Oregon, Fire Punch, right over there.
Oregon.
We got Ryan.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Not Oregon, Washington. That's where we saw
Thank
you
you.
the first time.
Christ.
They're like right next to each other, you know?
Excuse me. That's the biggest insult you can actually give a Washingtonian is to call them an Oregonian.
You guys,
Do I?
you guys go over to. You know what Milton told me is you guys go over to Oregon to buy stuff because they got no taxes, and then up in
That's
Washington
totally
you have
not
no
even
housing
true.
tax.
Only total losers would do that.
Well, Milton, you just called Milton a total loser, so good work.
He doesn't go to Oregon to buy shit. Are you serious? He's so lazy. He doesn't leave his home.
Well,
Let's
can't
talk about the other
confirm
thing.
Milton is lazy. Anyway, we got Fire, Ryan, and then down there we got Kevin Definitive Gear. Coming in, we were all just at TwitchCon. Yeah, you're in the bottom right.
Oh, thanks.
No, well, I couldn't put us all at the top. That would look really weird.
Looks pretty good.
But yeah, we all just got back from TwitchCon. The StealthCast Live is here on this lovely Friday. We're usually not going to have it on Fridays. We haven't decided. It is going to be a weekly show. What day or time we're going to have it. But I wanted to get out this episode as fast as possible because I want to talk about TwitchCon while it's still hot on everyone's minds. It was a week ago.
Yeah, it's not that hot anymore.
Yeah, it's not that hot. It feels like
Actually,
so
with me,
long
dude,
ago.
Nah, I picked up. It's not that hot.
It was so long ago. By the way, what are you guys playing? I should probably introduce the panel to the viewers because this might be the first time that some of you guys are appearing on my channel. And by some of you, I mean Definitive.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Wow.
Ryan's been here. Not that often, but Ryan's been here.
Yeah.
There's a bit here.
Kevin, what have you been rocking lately on your stream?
Rainbow Six
Me too.
and Tony Hawk. Just last week, Tony Hawk, but yeah, Rainbow Six. Since I got back from TwitchCon, not so much Diablo or Evolve, but yeah, mostly Tony Hawk. Came out on Tuesday, so
And that was a $60 game.
I didn't pay 60, but yes, it's a full price game.
That is just impressive. From some of the some of the things that, I swear it was Goat Simulator 2 when I
Hurts my
first
soul.
saw it.
It's not that bad. It doesn't have enough content to be a full price game, but it's not that bad as everybody's saying.
It's not as
Nor
bad
did-
as it's what 2.4 on Metacritic. That's all right, man. As long as you're enjoying it.
Apparently.
As long as you're enjoying it, it's getting the views. Ryan, what in the world were you playing yesterday? I actually know what that game is, but I don't know what it was called.
I played like fucking 4 games yesterday.
The
Are you
baseball
talking about
one.
Revenge of the Sunfish?
No,
or-
the Winnie the Pooh baseball one in
Japanese
Japanese.
Winnie the Pooh baseball shit. I don't know. Ask Hewlett.
Well, I've seen that game before. I think maybe Keeler introduced it to me. But Ryan is streaming whatever he really wants to.
Yeah.
Fire.
What was
have
that?
you been-
Oh, Deadly Premonition. How was that, Ryan?
Oh, I haven't played that
played
in like
that.
a month.
Oh, man. That's a shame.
I'll get back
Great
to
game.
it though.
Yeah. I didn't get to watch all that stream. Well, I'm streaming a bunch of SSB, H1Z1, MGS is going to be more prevalent as we go on.
All right. Speaking of H1Z1,
I might be playing SSB right now. Don't worry about it.
right now,
It's like
as-
Cookie Clicker, all right? It's the same thing.
Hey, I could
good.
play Cookie Clicker, but I don't have to actually be doing anything. It's running
Yeah,
downstairs on my
oh,
laptop
well,
right now.
Yeah, that's me too. My brain's not doing anything. I'm talking here. What's up?
All right, everyone watch Fire's eyes closely. See if he looks over to that monitor to his side.
The monitor to my side is
just
actually
looked.
this call. It's actually your
just
stream. The monitor in front of me is Smash.
Oh, the monitor. Well, that's how he hides
Yeah, that's why it looks like I'm
So it looks
focusing.
like he's making eye contact with you, right? But he's actually
Right,
looking
guys?
at Smash.
Just playing right now, though.
Oh my
All right, anyway,
God.
speaking of the H1Z1.
I'm still focused. I'm still
The
here with you.
H1Z1s. The H1Z1 Invitationals. I gotta say, but
was
probably my
amazing.
favorite part of TwitchCon. My second favorite part of TwitchCon might have been the H1Z1 Invitationals.
So what was the
Pretty
first?
The moment when, well, first off, it's like every single firefight that took place is something you cared about because one of the other people who were involved in that firefight were someone you heard of, or someone you actually watch. It was what 100, 120, 80, something like that. A lot of people just going at it.
Yeah, it was a 128-man setup, all on one floor, and then we were the spectators above, commentators and display and all that stuff.
That was the H1Z1 thing?
Yeah, H1Z.
Mhm.
Did you
It was
watch
amazing.
that in Kappa Theater?
No, I didn't see it.
There was that one moment when Soda Poppin', this is still my favorite moment, it stands out so much, jumps out of his own vehicle, almost gets run over by his vehicle, and I think he lost that firefight anyway, but he won it.
Oh, later on he did, yeah. But he actually, the guy who saw him bail out just decided to dipset.
Yeah, he was like, this guy's too crazy, I'm not dealing with this.
He was like, yeah, this guy's a fucking maniac, I'm not fighting him. He just flew over a cliffside in his car, nearly killing himself, just to get a shot at me.
H1Z
That whole tournament was just waiting for which half of the crowd gets butthurt and which half of the crowd gets super hyped.
Yeah, and you don't know, which is kind of funny, because, like, you know, there's little dynamics of that.
I think they had those two guys who aren't actually streamers, right? They were just, like, invited. Who placed in the top 10
they were invited because
time
they
round.
deserved their spots. They earned it in, like, a pre-tournament.
Yeah, but they weren't actual streamers, right?
They could have been streamers, but they're not actual...
Like,
you know,
gold gloves or...
They're not big
They
streamers.
might
Yeah, they would
now.
not have been invited based on their channels, that's for sure.
All right, I see what you're saying. Guys, favorite part of TwitchCon, aside from the H1Z1 Invitationals?
We went to panels. The panels were awesome.
I went to one panel, and I was about to hate it. I was about to hate on it, but we're going through, like, positive stuff before I absolutely shit on this panel that I want to talk about.
Well, the panels, they were different. I feel like they didn't cover what the title said, but they kind of more covered the personal experience of the people who were talking. And I think that that might be the biggest thing that they'll change next year. So you didn't really learn much. You just kind of learned more about the person that was talking, like their life and their background.
Their
That's what I
experiences.
found.
So how
Yeah,
many
I
did
went
you-
to about 7 or 8 of them.
7 or 8. We went to, like, 80% of one, and I learned... No, I wasn't supposed to hate on this so quickly in the show, but I learned absolutely nothing from that one panel. It was, I forget exactly what it was called, Community as Content, and then there was something else after that. And I forget who was on the panel, but
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah, you were there too. You were sitting
I
right in
was
front
there,
of us.
yeah.
What did you think of that panel before I crap all over it?
It's the exact same opinion that I have. It's the people's personal experience, and I feel like a lot of the other panels, it's the same thing. They didn't really prepare in the essence of teaching people. It was just more, well, this is what I've done, and this is what I do to get to where I am.
Yeah, and that's helpful personal experience, but I felt like I didn't learn anything in that hour of just sitting there.
Well, that's
Everything
often
they
what
told me
panels
is
are,
something
yeah.
I already knew about.
Yeah.
They didn't go in depth as to the panel. For those of you guys who didn't watch them, I think they're archived somewhere, was Community as Content, and they talked about how you involve a chat, how you involve one of the pieces of advice they gave was talk to your chat. It was like, well, duh, dude, that's what I've been doing since I started 2 years ago. But it's basically using your viewers to make money, using your viewers to create content to make them feel more involved, stuff like that. And nothing they told me was something that was a revelation, something that blew my mind. I was just kind of sitting there for an hour waiting for them to say something that might have really connected with me, but it was all stuff that I already figured out.
Yeah, and that's why I feel next year they'll have the opportunity to go back and watch the VODs and say, okay, this is what we did, this is what we can take from it, and then, kind of build up on it.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I just wish we went to a panel where someone just slammed on one of the sponsors.
That's what... Are you... Yeah.
Yeah.
Gold glove.
Like Skype
Yeah.
or something?
Fuck Skype.
Skype.
Oh,
We're on
yeah.
Skype right now,
Yeah.
but...
Yeah.
If you guys didn't see
I
that
remember
GIF,
that.
it was on the top of r/gaming. It's gone viral. But basically, Gold Glove is... Who was next to him? Gassy Mexican?
Yeah.
Gassy and Gold Glove.
Yeah, Gold Glove was like, I don't know how I was getting DDoSed. And I found out it was Skype. It's always Skype. Fuck Skype. And Gassy Mexican leans over and says, yo, man, they're here right now. And he's like, I love Skype. And Gassy's like, just kidding. Fuck him.
And then he leans over and goes, I didn't know. Like, off the mic.
Yeah.
And that's when Gassy's like, fuck him.
Yeah, they
But
actually had a
still
booth.
says it audibly.
It was...
Just defeats the entire purpose.
I don't think they're sponsored by Skype. They're obviously not going to be in the future, but...
Is
yeah.
anybody sponsored by Skype? Why
Yeah,
would
I don't know. Why would
what
they-
benefit would that give?
Why would you support that?
Yeah, if you were a troll on Twitch and you saw Streamer X is sponsored by Skype, DDoSed immediately. Gone.
Well, yeah, they just deserve it at that point.
You're asking for it at that point, right, Fire? They're just
Well,
asking
yeah.
for it. No,
Yeah, we're all pretty much asking for
Don't
it just by
victim
even
blame.
using Skype, but
I'm about to set off the tumblers in my chat. Let's go on before they before they riot.
Oh, the damn tumblers.
All right, do we all go over favorite moments at TwitchCon? H1Z1 Invitationals. I hated that one panel. We walked out of there and I just started bitching about it immediately, as I do.
Did you guys go to any of the parties?
We went to the
party.
Yeah, Monster Cat and then
Twitch party.
after party, yeah.
Yeah, Monster
But
Cat.
not like any outside after parties. Or like after parties.
From your perspective, do you want to talk about how hard I bombed during the Monster Cat party?
You just bombed all night. You just bombed through TwitchCon, dude.
No, I didn't bomb through TwitchCon. What the hell are you talking about?
I mean, maybe not every time with girls, but you know, there was some bombing going on.
Oh my! I went. It was just that one time.
Well, I'm just you're only counting girls, dude. I'm talking about there's more stories that include a bottle of alcohol and some.
Okay. Well,
there's some bombing going on, dude.
Okay,
Oh,
I didn't know it was dark. It was on top of my backpack, and I blew up Fire's bottle of Jameson.
I don't want to hear Jones.
Dude, that Jameson is just like a medieval tragedy.
Okay, if we count that, then yeah, I bombed twice. But the Monster Cat party was very humid, and
True.
I was really just there enjoying the music. And the Twitch party, though, I think is going to be probably, when I look back on my life, one of the top 3 parties I'll ever have been to.
Really? I almost liked the Monster Cat one more.
Oh my god!
Were you at
you did it wrong then.
You weren't at the mixer. You went at 7, right? They had the partner mixer.
We went pretty early.
No, they had the partner mixer, and did you go to the part after, Kevin?
Yeah, I was there from like 10:30 until like the very, very end when they turned the lights on.
See, you guys can drink, so you have a little bit of different perspective on parties than I do.
Yeah, it was good.
The Twitch party, though, if you think about it, $25, Pegboard Nerds, Deadmau5, and Darude.
And don't forget who went before Pegboard Nerds. DJ Who Gives a Fuck.
No one, I still don't know his name, dude. I've actually tried to look for it a little bit. I've asked a couple people, but I don't know who.
DJ Who Gives a
DJ.
That was pretty accurate too, because that's honestly like everyone's like, who is this guy? He was like, yeah, I just fucking doing this shit.
We
What if he was just an audience
got in.
member? He just walks up to the booth.
Could have been.
Just some random dude.
Hey, get this janitor out of here.
Just pretending to do shit while the ambient.
Why is he playing the
Exit
actual guy's
music.
music?
No, but Darude, though, was awesome. I gotta say, do you remember where you were when Darude started playing?
Yeah,
Well, I was at the front
that was actually one of my favorite parts of the after party was when I did not listen to Darude.
What? Dude, I was walking through the hallway, and I crap you not. I was walking through the hallway, and I could audibly hear someone's neck snap as they looked left and then sprinted out to the dance floor. When you heard that,
It
do-do-do-do.
hurts.
It was good, man.
We
I
were
liked
front and center the whole concert. Front row.
Nice. Yeah, I met you guys up there at a certain point. That was fun.
You did. You did. It was a good time.
Dude, Mushmell's having his fucking his
wait.
day.
Hold on, we have to dedicate a
God.
segment to Mushmelt. Ryan, you want to take this
Dedicate
one?
the whole goddamn.
Okay,
party to
for
Mushmell,
people who
like,
don't know who Mushmelt is in the chat, Ryan, you want to take this because I feel like you just enjoyed him the most.
He's
I enjoyed it.
he's just a beautiful spirit. There's no other way to describe it.
So Mushmelt is one of my first viewers ever. He literally dropped by my stream was probably a week old, and he lived on the East Coast, had a job at Subway, worked as an assistant manager, something like that. Had a girlfriend, a stepdaughter. Dude was doing great, right? A couple months ago, he's homeless and moves over to the West Coast. He's homeless in San Francisco. He says he can come hang out at TwitchCon on Saturday. So on Friday, we're eating at Carl's Jr., and he comes up to me, and he recognized me, like, dude, come on, sit down and eat with us. And we sneak him into the convention on Friday. Not difficult at all. All we had to do was, like, show the back of his badge. He had a Saturday badge, but not a Friday badge. Snuck him in, and we were hanging out with him on Friday and Saturday, and his dancing skills were top tier.
Yeah, I like how the preface to that is that you asked him before, like, "Yo, Mushmell, I need some dance moves. You know, like, you guys."
And he
teach me
was like,
something."
I got nothing, bro. And then he just tear it up the dance floor.
"Yeah, dude.
Saturday
it can't be
night.
taught. It can only be, learned through
Felt.
swag."
Just
He
There's
doesn't.
swag.
Yeah, he doesn't dance. He feels. And
Exactly.
you just
He can't
feel
tell
it
you how to
through his
feel.
body.
that's
monster.
not. He's such a crazy weird human
Such a
being
bro,
with so many
dude.
talents. He can cook with his expanded eggs.
Oh yeah.
What else did he do?
Dude, he played chess.
He played chess. That
He
was
played
it.
Hutch.
So-
He got
Yeah.
Hutch in check. More than we can say for anybody else.
Yeah, I got demolished
Yeah.
by Hutch. We played
yeah.
chess with Hutch, and I was like, dude, I've only played chess against easy bots on the computer in my statistics class. He took out his 2 knights, and he's like, all right, it should be even now.
And his queen.
And he still demolished me.
Wow, Katie.
Thank
you, I guess.
Fire's trash.
Hurts.
Katie, so hurtful. But yeah,
Trash
Mush,
fires,
I
smell
didn't know
bad.
Mush knew how to play chess. He knows how to dance, play chess, cook. Apparently be a decent looking hobo. Like, I couldn't tell he was homeless in San Francisco.
He was the
He has a
classiest
job.
hobo I think we've seen.
He's actually not fucking his life up.
Yeah, he's
So
got a
that
job.
was the
Fucks,
guy-
and he's still like tolerated and just like ran through it all like it was nothing.
When we were at Carl's Jr., that was the guy that was there with you guys?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Is he just found us randomly.
Yeah. He walked over and he just silently sat
He
down
sniffed
next
you guys
to me.
out, dude. He's like,
and I
"Mm,
was
saw
like,
some
I
books
knew
in the area."
immediately. Like, we made eye contact. He sat down next to me. I was like, "What's up, bro? It's good to
Saw
finally
your
see
hair from like 3 blocks away, probably.
you." Yep. No, he just has good taste in fast food, man.
Could be no one else.
Kevin, you're the only non-American here. What was your fast food experience at Carl's Jr. and the You guys were so amused by that grocery store. I'm telling you.
It was awesome. Man, the liquor was so cheap. And
Half off.
cereals. I still have those cereals.
You guys
in my
like you guys
cupboard.
have like super tax in your shit?
Oh, yeah. Like a 40 ounce. You're looking at $55-$60.
Whoa, whoa. I'm
60.
sorry. What? No, what?
Yeah?
Not of malt liquor.
Of like anything.
No, I don't think he was talking about cereal. They don't have $60 cereal in Canada.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, liquor.
Cereal? No,
Yeah,
I'm talking.
food?
Okay, you said like a 40 ounce,
Who
so
the
I'm thinking
fuck said
a 40
cereal,
ounce of
Nicky?
beer.
He said cereal.
Like
Yeah,
40
that's
ounce of
the-
malt liquor.
Yeah, like whiskey or rum or whatever.
Okay, that's like hard alcohol, not like
Yeah.
malt liquor. Okay, malt liquor is like
Yeah,
fucking.
but that
We don't
bottle
have
of
that. I don't
Jameson
think we
I
have that.
demolished
Yeah,
was
okay, you
like
guys don't-
20.
It's so American. You guys just don't even own that shit.
Yeah, it's about a third. About a third the cost.
That's
God
ridiculous.
damn.
That's
Well,
why
you
my
guys get
brother
free
made
health
such a big
insurance.
deal and said, you guys should all be alcoholics here because it's so cheap. And your currency's better. So it's
Yeah,
cheaper
our games are
outside.
$60.
For now.
What did Tony Hawk run you? If you were to pay full price, it's 60 here.
79.
That's like DLC, dude. That's a DLC pack on
Yeah.
top of it. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Well, they went to 69, and now starting this fall, they're all going up to 79. So I think it started with like Madden or something. Like Gears was 49, where it's 39 there. And then they started creeping up a little bit. Like it was 69, and then it went to 74. There was a couple over the summer that was 74, but now all the fall releases are going to be 79.
That is painful. 19 extra dollars.
Yep.
20 extra dollars. That is... I've bought season passes that are $20. Anyway,
Welcome to Canada.
more TwitchCon stuff. Meeting everyone was awesome. You know what is awesome about TwitchCon is
Easily the
not
best
not
part.
the panels, not going around and meeting famous people, but meeting the friends that I've made from the stream. We had like a group of 7 from Team StealthShampoo. I know Kevin, you guys had like a ridiculously huge group of like
I'm
30
pretty
people.
sure we had the biggest crew there.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. Like I haven't
Besides,
been proven
Lyrics
otherwise.
fandom is one crew, but you mean
Well,
just,
I mean like
homies from one
wearing the
stream.
shirts and all
For sure.
together
I
and
saw
stuff.
actually like only one other group of that.
Yeah.
Wearing
Some
sure.
all these streams
Streamer
following
House,
some
right?
chick around. She looked like a total bitch.
way to judge people.
Oh,
Fine.
and streamer. Oh no, dude, she was like just being bitchy and shit. I was like, whoa, what the hell? She's like just fucking swagging through the front. I was like, oh, okay. Bunch of dudes following around. I'm not gonna name names because I don't remember anything. Luckily, because I would name names.
Because you would.
I feel like an asshole because I saw Saiyan on Friday, and he came up to me on Saturday. I was like, "Yo, dude, what's up? What's your Twitch name?" And he's like, "It's Saiyan." And I was like, "God, I'm an asshole."
Wow.
I'm not good at remembering people's names. I probably met like not 100, dozens of people, and I remember 50% of their names if I'm lucky. It's hard because we have
You know, it's
Twitch
just
names,
get
real
practice
names.
from like meeting real people in real life.
I know, right?
That's true.
Something I don't do very often.
So yeah, you know how good you are at naming Twitch names to name color. It's almost like that can be a real thing in real life.
Okay, so I don't like to say this very often on stream because people will start doing it and it'll freak me out. But when people change their name color in my chat, it throws me off
Yes.
so hard.
It does.
I see Kevin knows what I'm talking about.
Katie does it. I'm looking at you.
It's like you
Tots.
associate that color and that username, and then you have to learn that person's real name and then their face. That's like 4 different things you have to remember just to recognize one person.
True.
So
Or you could
I have a
just
hard time with
remember
that.
their face and their name.
Well,
and
no,
then read.
I call, like, sometimes I call definitive, and sometimes I call Kevin definitive Kevin.
I am the definitive Kevin.
This is true.
He's the only one.
Yeah.
Only
I
Kevin
don't
I've
know.
ever met in my life.
Well, there you go.
Oh, I've known many Kevins.
Fire. That was...
No.
But I'm the definitive one.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, there you go.
Do you guys have any more TwitchCon stuff to cover? I think it was awesome. And
Funny.
oh,
Yeah.
I forgot to drop these statistics. 20,000 people attended TwitchCon.
Good.
And
Oh, really?
600
Can't ask that.
partners. For a little bit of perspective, I thought TwitchCon was kind of small. They didn't sell out of tickets, but that's because I was at E3 in June, and that was 50,000 people in a much bigger
Yeah.
convention center. And
Even
that
RTX
was
40.
40,000. And 50,000 is the biggest E3 they've had in the past 10 years. In 2008, E3 had 10,000 people. So for TwitchCon to have 20,000 people and it's their first year, that's ridiculous. So
Yeah,
they
it's,
definitely
it's
saw
only
success.
going to
already-
get even
They already
more huge.
confirmed
Like,
16.
What'd you say, Kevin?
They've already confirmed 16. Zangold
Yeah.
sent a tweet out.
Yeah, well, that's the only confirmation I've seen, but that's a Twitch staff member saying it. So
Mm-hmm.
they definitely
So-
saw it successful from a business standpoint and are going to do it again.
20,000. Let's just pack it up, you guys. Jesus.
Only 20,000. It felt
Yeah.
so small to me compared to E3. Like, I played
it
Rock Band
definitely was.
7 times or something like that. Rock Band 4, which was a lot of fun.
I'm saying it now. I'm going to do a panel for next TwitchCon.
I applied
hell.
to do everything. They sent partners out this little application of, do you want to be in Broadcaster Alley, do panels, all that stuff, and I applied for everything and got nothing
correct.
except my partner badge.
It's got to have
Yeah.
a demand.
I'm going to be partnered
Yeah.
by the
I think
new
they were
year. I'm going
required.
to be on a panel.
Let's be honest. It's a good thing I wasn't in Broadcaster Alley because there are some people in Broadcaster Alley with like 50,000 followers and I have 10,000. And
Oh, yeah.
someone was telling me about the guy who sat next to Lyric, and it was so depressing.
I bet. Like an
Just
empty
the
line
one-off
compared to a
traffic.
double wide line that they had to cap.
That went out of the doors of the convention center. Not
I don't
like
know
into
that.
the lobby, not out the actual doors of
Oh
the
yeah,
lobby.
like past the hall, like
Past the
convention
live
hall.
booth. Yeah, it was ridiculous. Lyric's line. And then there was someone sitting next to him who had like a small, like,
few
single file line of 10 people. That was better than what I would have got. So I'm so glad I was in Broadcaster Alley sitting next to Lyric. That guy must have felt so bad. Poor dude.
I like how there was the whole like booths and shit like that, and then there was like literally a nameless table where Man vs. Game was doing his shit.
They had to move
laughed.
it out in the lobby at some point, didn't they? Like they did all the
I don't
Broadcaster
know.
Alley stuff out in the lobby.
Oh, they eventually did. At the end of the convention, they had just essentially everybody went out. They could hold their own signs up and just meet and greet and stuff. So that was cool. That's where I got to meet Season, Ellaheim, and all those people. But
So yeah, what do we say that? Like, who is the most or the biggest broadcaster you got to meet?
how big Summit?
Gold Glove. Well, I met Gold
Oh,
Glove.
and I
at
met
E3.
Gold Glove,
I didn't
too.
I didn't see him that time.
I don't know who's bigger technically.
Vern and Bunny, I saw there.
But I guess what counts as meeting? Like, did you say hi and like shake their
Yeah,
hand? Or,
shook their
yeah.
hand, talked to him, took a picture.
Well, I stood around and like talked to Bunny 5 different times, something like that.
Yeah,
He's a
same.
bro. He is the coolest dude.
Definitely, Bunny's the homie.
Dude sends me so many raids and just so much support. I wouldn't have 10,000 without that dude. Half my viewers are his viewers. Yeah, Bunny.
Really, you're just
He's
an
the homie for it.
extension of him.
Yeah, when he's not on. When he's not on,
He's just
I gotta
like
deal
his
with all these people.
like the skin that falls off his back.
You're not your own person.
You're not your own stream. Wow.
Get out of here.
Let's see. I saw Vern, Bunny, Saiyan. How big is Saiyan now?
I don't even know who that is.
He's not going to be the biggest, but
He's
he's
Dark
a,
Souls.
really he's like
no-
one of the
he's
bigger
pretty
in Dark
notable.
Souls.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say necessarily one of the bigger because I don't know. He's not like he's pulling thousands.
Yeah, I
but,
saw
you know.
Witwix, who I didn't recognize actually right off the
Oh yeah,
bat.
yeah. No, yeah. At first, I didn't recognize him like just based on he looked bigger than I expected, like super tall, like, and was just mobbing. And I was like, all right, let's roll. But I didn't. You can't miss that face. Undeniable.
Oh yeah. Whitwix was the biggest streamer I saw.
The
Signed
way-
my thingy.
He could play Guitar Hero drunk better than I can fully sober.
Yeah, I
Dude's
think that's where
course,
I've
yeah.
seen him. When I was doing my Guitar Hero marathon, I'm pretty sure he was streaming it too. And that's where I saw
Okay.
he was like just going through it like crazy.
It's unhuman, the thing that dude does. But it's just so awesome having everyone together. That's what I was saying earlier. The panels, everything that was at the Moscone Center was just kind of what attracted everyone there, and the fact that the people were there was what made TwitchCon awesome. So they are doing it next year. And I can't wait for that. I had a couple other conventions to go to before then, but conventions are just, those are so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say that as far as a personal interaction level, like that kind of made TwitchCon super unique. Like I've been to 3 RTXs, but that it didn't have the same level that of like kind of cool interaction of meeting people and stuff for especially so long, being able to have a conversation with them for however long, just because like, you know, what are they gonna do? They're not all on panels, they're not all working at the convention, they're just like they're just there to meet you guys. So that's what one of the coolest things. It was probably the most unique aspect of that convention was that it was the most open to conversation one that I've seen.
At E3, it was all games. I have to go play this game that's not released yet, this game, wait in all these lines. And I met way more people at TwitchCon. It's more people-centric. They're 2 totally different conventions.
Yeah, I feel like you'd meet a lot of media and PR at E3. Like, I met a lot of PR people at TwitchCon, which is really cool. I got some good connections, but I think E3 would be bigger for that.
All right. You guys have any closing thoughts for TwitchCon, or I will send you something?
There's plenty of thoughts. I mean, there was like
Go ahead.
the first
get them
day.
all out.
I got plenty.
Get them all out.
Get them all out. I got an article
like the first
for you
day
next.
where, you know, we just got kind of separated. I immediately met Nocturnal, who I'd followed his stream many months ago because when GTA came out, and I was like, cool, he seems like a really chill dude. You know, he's definitely on that 420 tip. So I was like, that sounds cool. He's a really good streamer. And so then he blew up when the GTA 5 heist came out, getting like 7,000 in one day, and so that's kind of where
concurrent?
Yeah,
or followers concurrent.
Concurrent, yeah, it blew up. And so he just kept streaming and, you know, got a lot of those people in his community and kind of grew from there. That's when he got partnered a little bit after that. And so it was awesome to see him grow so large. Like I saw him that night again, and I was like, oh, I'm already following this guy. Why is he super high up on my fucking list? I remember him being rather small. And so from there, I just continued watching him, and it was awesome to see him just kind of like on the escalators as soon as I was like, oh, where are my friends? I was like, I'm out of here. I'm going to go check out the convention hall. Because I'm a grown-ass man. I don't need fucking friends to hold my hand as I go out. You know, I'm 22, you know, I'm a grown-ass man. So
thank you for establishing that fire.
Yeah, I'm a grown-ass man.
Yeah, thanks for letting us know.
So I got to hang out with him, and he was hanging out with Lieutenant Zonda. I'm not sure if you guys know who he is, but he's, I think, an even bigger streamer than Nocturnal. Definitely blew up in the GTA 5 days, and now does a lot of FIFA. And so... you know, it was kind of cool meeting him. It was kind of cool meeting a broadcaster before I'd seen them on Twitch. I was like, definitely a weird experience because I was like, I got to see him online later, but I knew who he was as a person before that, and I don't think I've had that with anybody. So that was unique. But Nocturnal himself was just super cool. Like we got to hang out that day for probably like 8 hours or something like that. Just became like, honest to goodness, fucking good ass friends. Got a lot in common. He's the homie. Lives down in Phoenix, Arizona. Flew up. But then I got to see him on the last day. The best part of that, my experience, was the last day at the after party. I won't even go into the multiple strikes of Nicky's rookiness. I won't even enter this.
Wait a minute. You weren't even with me at the after party.
Oh, I was with you enough to experience hardcore rookness.
I broke a bottle of Jameson. That was it.
I'll explain. I mean, we can go through every point. I got like at least 3 events. Okay.
I only
send you back to minors.
once.
Oh man.
Let's do
first
one
of all,
and
I'll
then
hit
we'll
my
go
favorite
from
point. My favorite.
All right, go.
My favorite point was shout outs to Crusader for getting Mush the ticket to the after party.
Oh,
that was an amazing fucking happenstance, and so that allowed him to come with us. He made the after party 10 times better. He I was out in the smoking section with Sophie, aka Darth LeBay, and Mushmelt, and then Nocturnal showed up as well. We had been talking beforehand, and we all went out together. So you know, we got our blundage on because of Mush. He had some goodness in his hood, in his hoodness, and that was a great bonding experience for all of us. Kind of looking back at this person I had known online for so long, and for somebody I hadn't known for so long, but then we were still that just became like good friends.
Are you talking
so
about
very
Mush or
positive
Knock?
stuff. Talking about them both. I'm talking about the comparison. So like I've known Mush forever, but not so much with Knock. But also, you know, in that trip, we all became great friends. So that was definitely a really awesome experience. Had a lot of funny conversations and stuff. Met somebody named Kiwi Phoenix from New Zealand. Hell of trooper coming out for that. But yeah, and that's probably during that time was when Sandstorm was going on. So no regrets on not listening to that, because I also got to see an even greater like Dead Mouse performance. That was sick.
That was awesome.
But just, you know,
Performance.
music. Yeah, 'cause I liked how he made fun of himself too. He was just like, you know, oh yeah, I fucking put this. He was like, I'm a DJ. It's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go drink a beer with you guys. So
I had nothing to do for 5 minutes. He's just sitting in front of it.
I got nothing to do for 5 minutes and 42 seconds. So I'm just gonna drink this beer, like making it clear that he is here because he makes the music, not because he's quite a performer. You know, he's making an appearance, not quite doing that stuff. So. He still made that awesome, and his little bout about his lawyer and like all that shit.
And then he's like, "Everyone,
I got a very
fuck
long
off,
video
go
of that,
home."
so
at the end,
I think I got like 23 minutes, something like that. A really good video of that. The last part of his section, as well as his hilarious shit at the end. It actually happened to just end. Like the exact, like I guess it was I hit capacity or something like that. Like I can only take that long of videos. As soon as it was all over, I was like, "Fuck it."
You know you've made it in the world if you can tell your audience to fuck off and they cheer. He's like, "You guys want one more?" And everyone's like, "Yeah." And it was like, he's like, "No, fuck off." And everyone's like, "Yeah, let's go."
Yeah, we love that too.
Well, fuck off, Dead Mouse.
Yeah. All right, so do we need to go into the 3 points of Nicky's rookness right now?
I thought you were going to go into that.
We need to hear one. We need to hear one.
Okay, hold on. Let me just say them first.
Them
Let me be the one
throughout the show.
oust myself. Jameson, I'm going to admit I fucked that one up. At the Monster Cat party, and what's the third one?
That's point number 3. Okay, so no, the Monster Cat party. I'm not even counting your other just like strikeout. I'm just counting.
No, that one was the worst one though.
Was a missed opportunity, and you were really butthurt about that. But I was not butthurt about that because I don't care either way. But you know, I tried to help you, and you still dropped the ball.
I couldn't fucking hear what she. Hold on, let me defend myself.
That's just a point.
Let me defend myself. I couldn't hear what the hell she was saying. I'm not prepared to interact in a club setting. You know, I know how to work in like a classroom or store, whatever.
That kind of stuff is achieved at the adept and master levels. I would just say you are at a novice level.
I'm only 20 and I'm going
for that. I'm saying that at just the after party alone, I have 3 points of rookness.
Okay, go for that one because I don't know these ones.
Okay, the first is
welcome to the segment of the show where we hate on Nicky.
After we put the Jameson in your backpack, we try to go into the VIP. So you go into the VIP line where they don't check backpacks. And then you leave that line to attempt to give me the bottle out of fear.
No, I wasn't. And I wasn't in the line yet. I was already hanging out with you.
Whatever.
I'm only 20, dude. I can't carry around Jameson.
Yeah, you can't. Here's the thing: that would be a minor possession, but you didn't. First of all, you didn't sack up. Secondly, the rook aspect of this was that you came to me in the line. Were so persistent about handing me back the bottle that you attempted to remove it from the bag and almost wave it in the fucking air in front of venue staff.
Okay, hold on. I did something. I don't have my back.
Like that is so obvious.
I did something like this. I did something like this. If my phone were the bottle, I did something like this.
I can't see you.
I didn't like bam.
But you fucked up, and I know you're underestimating it right now. Like you seriously pulled it straight out to the point where I had to shove your arm back in the bag.
You didn't shove my arm back in the bag.
If you don't want to,
I will, however, admit that the security guard was like,
have something in possession.
He was the dude was like 5 feet away from me, the guard for that part of the line, and he didn't give a shit. Like that.
He didn't give a okay. He probably would give a shit more about my possession.
I didn't know they didn't give a shit. Like they
you know what made him not give a shit? If he didn't even know there was a bottle in your bag.
This is true. But when I walked in from the VIP side, they were putting on our wristbands, these wristbands. And the lady who was putting on my wristband asked, she didn't ask anyone else. She only asked me for some reason if I was 21. And of course I said no. So then they had this whole argument of whether or not I got a VIP pass. But the lady who was running the event was like, no, he's cool. He's a partner.
Okay. And then he pushed out. Okay, so that's strike number 1.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm sorry I didn't want to bring you guys alcohol.
This is just the biggest point.
And he was like hitting on a big streamer that he didn't know was big or something, and
this is not just like, this isn't striking out with some chick. This is like absolutely just
when did I do that?
A rookie in life. The second is as soon as he gets in with his fancy VIP and his partner badge that he worked so hard for, and
that I
didn't get lucky at all. So he walks through the VIP section, most likely not even stopping. Walks through the music hall area and just
Were you
goes to the
following
gaming
me this whole
lounge.
time? Yeah, dude, because
play
I wanted to
Paladin.
play Paladin. That game is fucking awesome. Where's
This
my-
is at an after
where's my
party.
codes? Yeah, because I wanted to play Paladin. I said I
There's a
wanted to play
gigantic
Paladin.
room full of partners that
Where
you
is
could associate yourself with, and then a gigantic room full of music and women that you could associate yourself with and
I can't
socialize
find
with.
my Paladin card.
And
Dude,
then
I
there's
wanted to play Paladin. I wanted to
The
play.
MMO
We didn't get to play
FPS
it.
piece of shit. I don't give a fuck.
We didn't get
Where
to play
was this
it
gaming
at
room?
TwitchCon. It was
I've
on
never
the.
seen this.
You walk in and it's on the left.
Exactly.
Anyway, I managed. I talked to one of the devs there. He hooked me up with a bunch of codes. That was still a W. I did miss being in the VIP section, but I did make some friends playing Paladin, and I talked to one of the devs.
Oh my! You made Paladin friends, not partner VIP lounge friends.
Yeah, because I wanted to play Paladin. I was like, hey guys, when we were at TwitchCon, I was like, let's play this, but the line was 2 hours long. So I get there at the after party, and I'm one of the first people there. I'm talking to someone. I'm like, yo, dude, go ahead and play first. I'm gonna go hang out with some other people, and then I'll come back. Let me take your spot. I'll play Paladin, and I got to play. It was a lot of fun, and I got like a. Well, I'm gonna take my my 16 and 5 KD and Paladin as a W. You know, that was a W in and of itself.
So what was
go.
the upstairs, like the balcony area?
That was just a balcony area.
So everyone
Somebody
could go up
getting
there.
any text right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
should,
I think
turn your
Ryan's
phone
freaking
away
out.
from the mic. We can hear the transmission,
The transmission.
It's all good.
the sexualness.
I think it fixed
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. I thought the whole balcony area was like VIP partners.
No, anyone can
And I
go
was
up there,
like,
dude.
why would people want to be up there? The fun's down here.
Exactly, yeah. And then it's actually adjacent to the hall, so which is a lot better idea
The
as
only
far as like anybody wants.
the only VIP section was in to the right, which by the way, everyone I knew and was hanging out with was not in the VIP section. There was Chloe and Shane there, DB.
Okay.
Like they couldn't go into the VIP section.
This isn't helping your argument. This is people you already knew, and I'm saying you fucked
Who
up.
I
'cause
never
you
get
chose
to
not
see. I've
even
seen Chloe
socialize.
and Shane once at E3. I hadn't seen them in a little bit, so it was nice to talk to them. We got
How many
this.
times you meet those people in the VIP lounge?
None because they weren't VIPs, but I got this.
Goose egg.
this-
Fucking
lovely-
goose egg.
You know, Fire just
Don't
doesn't
worry.
approve of how I allocate my time.
So that's number
efficiently.
2, and
There's
number
always
3 is dropping
TwitchCon
the
next
fucking bottle
year.
of Jameson at the end of it all. So whatever. There's your 3.
All right,
Huh?
fair enough. Those weren't as bad as the 3 I thought. Dude, you didn't even mention the worst one, which honestly I deserve flack for.
The worst one only for you. I don't care. It didn't affect me at all. You just missed out on.
I dropped
on-
at the Monster
on
Cat party.
just a handout of like a solid 8. Like you just.
I'm
Why can't
honestly-
I hold all these limes and just fucking fell over and broke your ankles?
I fucked that one up pretty hard.
You
that
fucked
one,
up
that
so
one I'll
hard.
own up to.
But I don't consider that. Again, that's just novice level stuff. That's not so. The levels are apparently rookie, novice, like adept, master.
Who came up with
You know?
this?
I did just now.
Okay.
Because apparently there's levels to this shit. So, I mean, when you pull a rookie mistake, that's like a -1. It's okay to be a novice. That's like 0. You're just zeroing out. You know what I mean? You'd win in as you came out, single, and without that chick's number.
Wait.
You zero.
Okay.
Hold
true,
on.
Truth,
Okay,
truth.
now we're talking. Where's this chick story? Why hasn't this been
You just
explained yet?
well,
It
we're
was
getting-
okay. So I'm
Monster
gonna
Cat.
shorthand it. We were at the Monster Cat party. Me and Fire. I was sitting there enjoying the music. This girl comes up to me. She's got like 3 drinks in her hand, 2 for her friends. I don't know if she had some super hot friends or something, and I lost it for the team.
Never gonna
But
find
she
out.
comes up to me, and I'm just completely unable to hold a conversation because I can't fucking hear her. We're on
You
the
make
top.
yourself hear. You make up.
You make
You
yourself
make
hear.
up sentences
Yeah,
in your
see,
head
this
of what
is-
she
You
could
just
be
get
saying,
in
and then you
close.
just
That's what I've
nod and
learned.
smile.
Exactly. Right? Kevin would have got that fucking number, dude. Are you serious?
I'm sorry. I
Fucking-
don't even
okay,
go
Kevin
to
is at least
clubs.
an adept now. He is at least a fucking adept at women. He is not a novice. That is +1.
This is
just
just it was
smile
the
and
map.
nod.
The map was bad.
Smile, nod, say yes. Worst case scenario, she understands that you heard the wrong thing, not that you're just like, yeah.
See, I'm clearly able to carry off a
Attempts to say
conversation.
something back. She doesn't hear you. She attempts to say something irrelevant back to each other. It doesn't matter necessarily what you're
Yeah,
saying,
I've learned
but that
this.
you're saying something.
I've learned
Yeah,
this.
she could have been
I-
saying, "Do you want to come back to the other room with me and my friends?" And you're sitting there like, "Duh."
I like potatoes. No, but I see what you're saying. It was a learning experience. I can't even go to clubs normally without VIP passes or my months. I figured out how to take these off without breaking them. By the way, I can't even go to
Something
clubs
squandered
without
it, dude.
VIP passes. So
I was so mad to
I'm
see
just
you in that
inexperienced.
after party, dude. I didn't want to see your face. I didn't like if I was me, I would have barely emerged to experience the music, and I just would have been in that VIP lounge or like chilling with homies outside of that the entire time.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. Next year, I'll be partner next year. So I'll make
let's
sure
go.
that
Working on that.
Stealth is good to go. He'll be
Oh,
21.
I got this. I've We've learned from the mistakes.
At that
Out
point, he's
of
still
your
going to be
rookie
novice at
season.
drinking. He's actually probably going to be a rookie at drinking. We got to give
get to
him
be
some
Asian, so.
experience. You can't just go in and be like, my first time getting wasted.
Go ahead, Kevin. Go ahead.
We can work
Go
on
ahead,
that
Kevin.
tonight.
Kevin, he's getting partnered. Kevin's gonna wingman. I mean, if anything, also Fire's wingman skills. Like, where are those, dude? Novice level.
Oh, excuse
Or
me?
however-
I was
however the
adept
ladder works.
fucking trying to help you. So look, there was a silence in your interaction because of your rookie ass interacting with women, your socializing
I am
skills.
not that bad
and so
at this.
I lean in, I'm going, oh, are all those drinks for you? I'm trying to get her laughing,
go.
trying to keep her there.
You use
Dude,
that one line.
That has some
Use that
fucking
one-
depth to it. That has
One
layers.
line. One line. I'm not gonna lie. I
And
fucked
you know
up.
what you
I'm
did
not.
with that? You did nothing with that.
What I'm not trying to say is that I didn't fuck up, because I did fuck up. I am, however, trying to say that I am indeed inexperienced on that particular map,
And
which is
novice
club
le-
setting.
That map? Oh
Yeah,
my
that was a
God.
terrible map.
That's the DLC map.
You know, that map is like standard map.
Yeah, you know, I gotta learn the course a
That's
bit more,
like
learn
that's
the
like
opening
Dust
routes.
2.
You know.
That's like
Map
fucking
where
Guardian.
Nate comes
That's
up
like
to you.
fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's the
that.
default
worry.
map. Yo, that's just not my map, dude.
That was a warm up. Next year is going to be the one to be.
That's what I was saying
There you
too.
go,
Is
Kevin.
that it's really the reason I didn't care so much is because you honestly, you know, it's still early game. It's not like you're fucking up and you're 28. It's okay to be a rookie where you are and to be a novice.
but
at
I'm
life.
not that bad at this.
Don't deny it. Just,
I have
just,
held
you
a
know.
girl's hand before for your information,
like-
Fire.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
How'd that go?
multiple times. I've held both
Oh
of her
damn!
hands.
Did you interlace fingers?
Yeah. Do the like playing with her fingers.
Thank
thing.
you, Katie.
Both
Peters.
hands.
Not regular Katie.
Like true love.
And
Gamer, you don't even know about game. Please put your sword down.
and this
Put the
concludes
sword
the
down.
segment of the show where we hate on Nicky. We'll be back next week with why Nicky doesn't.
With the same thing, let's be honest.
With the same.
With the same thing.
We'll just be complaining about that. Mention more
Give
TwitchCon
the
things and all that
people
stuff.
what they want.
Yep.
Yeah, we got to start planning now for TwitchCon 2016.
Exactly. I'll start saving up.
Everyone stays at StealthShampoo headquarters.
Yep.
If
Yep.
I can move out by then, which is unlikely, but it's cool having everyone over.
Adept, journeyman, professional master. I actually totally like that. Can we add woodsman in there? That might be a
Wait, what?
woodsman, yeah.
What does that even have to do with
Forester.
anything?
Okay.
Lumberjack?
woodsman- No. Here's the thing about woodsman. It's going to be after journeyman, before professional, because there's a level that you cannot even understand yet. There are levels of any trade. Oh, those are the levels of any trade. Oh, would you look at that? Fire just inventing a list and it only missed 2 elements of the real fucking thing. Who needs school? Woodsman is a different professional. There you go. Professional / woodsman. I'm okay with this. Thank you, Noir.
There you go.
That's perfect because you won't understand woodsman's until, you know, I think I got a little left of woodsies on my desk, but you know what I'm saying? There's levels to this shit and you can't understand the next level until you're at the one before it.
Makes sense.
You'll
All
get there.
We'll
You'll
work.
get there.
We'll work our way up the ladder.
Yep. I'll
All
let
right.
you know when you make an adept.
I think
Move?
I am at. You weren't there when I. You know, never mind. I'm not gonna keep getting into this.
I saw no
No,
adept
it is.
moves.
Yeah, because you weren't. It feels weird to say that you weren't there, but
But I
it
was
happened.
there.
It was a thing. I'm gonna move
There
on
were
with
very
my
few
life.
times where
All right.
separate.
Do you guys want to go on to any more TwitchCon stuff, or should we go on to Am I the Asshole?
Let's see. Mush is the homie. Met a fuckload of people. I met Kappa. Let's get a Kappa spam in the chat from everybody,
yeah.
especially Junior. It's the homie.
Bam.
Let's get Kappa.
I didn't get to
in
meet
chat.
Kappa.
Dude, I got a picture with Kappa when he was wearing a Kappa shirt and the Kappa lanyard. When I was wearing my Kappa lanyard with a Kappa pin in front of the Kappa theater.
That's pretty awesome.
There was like so much Kappa in one picture.
That's a big pile of
Age
Inception.
Kappa.
Yeah, check out my Twitter. You want to see that? That's about it.
Kappa Inception.
All right. Any more closing TwitchCon thoughts, Kevin?
I don't know. I'm just calling it now. Next year I'm doing a panel.
I want to do a
I've already
panel
ha-
too, but I want to do an anti-panel.
Oh,
Wait,
this
our
is
panel was
like
like-
fucking counterculture. What is this shit?
The
No
panel
one's
we
gonna
went to
like
was
it when
like
you just have to go the opposite of everything.
no, but they didn't do any real talk at the panel we went to. There was community as content, right? How to it was basically like talk to your viewers, all that stuff. Like it was all base level stuff that we'd all figured out, right?
Sorry, could I mention now that Ryan is literally in like 12p?
Yeah, 144p.
It's like not
Oh,
even
God.
144p.
Your webcam's
What the
crapping out.
fuck?
Your
What?
bit rate probably.
All right, Robot Ryan. Any
Well, so
closing
what's-
TwitchCon thoughts?
What's your anti-panel going to be about?
Just basically like how how to actually get viewers. Play a game for 8 months straight and then quit it. Just cold turkey.
And then
stop
and then
playing
be like,
it completely.
what the fuck? My viewers expect this game? What the hell? Get out
Yeah.
of here, guys. Bitches, unfollow.
I've conditioned them, and now they want the same thing.
And now they like the abuse.
It's like I didn't just drop T-Lao though. Oh, this is one thing I want to mention. This is the last thing I want to mention. So the first time I got recognized at TwitchCon was by Triple Rec. If you don't know, he's a super big streamer now. He was the second streamer to get partnered from playing The Last of Us. I was the first one. He's much bigger than me now.
Meow.
And meow. He's much bigger than me now. He's a cat. But he recognized me. He's like, "You're StealthShampoo. You're the guy who does The Last of Us." And I just, based off of learned reaction, accidentally, like I think I was being a little bit of a dick to him. I feel like I rolled my eyes at him. I was like, "Oh yeah, nice to meet you, man." And he's like, "I'm Triple Rec." I felt like I was letting off a bad vibe to him because he recognized me as the Last of Us guy.
Got partnered later and is bigger.
And Kueller was laughing his ass off. He's like, "Dude, someone recognized you as the Last of Us guy." So I apologize if
and
you ever
then
listened
he
to this.
recognized you secondarily as the Destiny
guy, and I was just like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" That's how I felt on the inside, and I felt like I let a little bit of that vibe out. So I might have been a little bit of a dick to him, just a tiny bit. So I really apologize. I didn't mean to. He's really cool,
that's
dude.
Part of social skills.
But
we can't all hide jealousy.
I just don't want to be recognized as a T-Lao guy.
So when you say I was the first person partnered from Last of Us, like how do you know that was your? Like, how do you know that was a thing?
Because I was the first person partnered by The Last of Us. I was like
There's
the
nobody else
top
in the
Last of Us
category
stream.
partnered.
Like everyone else in the stream in the category is like 2 viewers, 5 viewers, 10 viewers, something like that. I'm pulling hundreds, stuff like that. And I was the first one to get the partnership. Everyone, it was really
Pretty
cool.
sure
when I
like
got
the max
partnership.
audience was like 180.
Yeah,
like, that's
people
just
would
everybody
come
that
in.
watched the game. Like that's
People
the thing
would come
about
in,
the
yeah.
game, you know.
It's there's
So
a
that-
cap.
But that's what you mean, though. You were playing that game on a regular basis when you applied for partnership, and that's the game that
what
got you there?
That's what people
Okay.
mainly recognized me for, and it was kind of cool. All the other streamers came and said, "Hey, congrats, man! Good job getting the partnership." Like all the other like smaller Last of Us streamers. So it was really cool. Everyone like kind of came together for a little bit when the Last of Us person got their partnership, and then I think Triple Rec got his afterwards. He's super big now. I don't know what he's doing that I'm not, but I think it's networking.
I think he's actually doing Destiny.
Oh yeah, he's doing Destiny,
And also probably has social skills.
okay, you know. I'm not
And
that
doesn't
bad at
drop
this.
Jameson bottles.
not
Yeah,
that
he probably
bad.
doesn't drop any bottles, and he probably like stays in the VIP areas, and he probably actually tries to make it look like he's obeying the
Okay,
law.
Bunny didn't even go to the party.
And
I was like, he didn't even
We're talking
not
about
go to the
Triple Rec
VIP
here.
section. Yeah,
talking
but
about your superior.
I don't know if Triple Rec was at the VIP section or not. I'm just saying, Bunny, who
You
definitely
don't know,
is a
'cause you
superior.
weren't in there.
Bunny wasn't there. I texted him. He
I'm
wasn't
not
at the
saying
party.
Bunny. I'm saying Triple Rec. You don't know Triple Rec wasn't in that room because you weren't in that room.
Yeah, but Bunny, who's bigger than both. You know what? We gotta
That doesn't matter. Bunny
Okay.
he got himself there.
So I got an idea.
go ahead.
I'm going to be the first person partnered for Tony Hawk 5.
Yeah.
What's your max concurrent for that?
195?
It's not bad. It's not it's not a hard number. It's relative to other people in your category.
Well, I've been first.
Yeah, so maybe you'll get partnered off with Tony Hawk.
So now
Five.
you just
Not
put in your
that
title
app.
#1 Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Is my camera back on? There we go.
No, if you turn your camera off, it like distorts Ryan a little bit. But
So yeah, look, fucking Sneaky already found my my tweet. Go ahead and post that, Sneaky. It's delicious.
the tweet of Fire Punch doing taking the picture with Kappa, which he looks a little bit different in real life. I wouldn't have recognized him. Maybe because he's not black and white.
Yeah, probably because he's HD IRL.
HD.
4K.
He's 4K. He's 4K.
He tried to do the smirk,
Life is only
though.
4K.
All right, Ryan, closing TwitchCon thoughts.
What? Pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
bet he
thanks.
would have liked that bottle of Jameson too.
Thanks,
Moving on.
Oh, that was
144 Ryan.
good fun.
Oh my god, I
Right?
paid
He
him
would've-
back
could've been
for
drunk for
that.
this.
Like it was a week ago. I paid like let's okay onward with life. All right, let's go to
you paid your dues.
let's go to Am I the Asshole? This is a
Making-
segment that I'm stealing from Painkiller already, but it's one of my favorite segments on the show. Basically, what happens is that I'm going to read a paragraph or two, and this person is wondering or not what they did in a given situation was them being a complete asshole. Do you guys have any, or do you just want me to use my 3? If not, we can like rotate.
I have none because you mentioned this literally an hour ago.
Well, look right now. He says his.
All right.
I already say 3 reasons why someone's an asshole or something already? Like there you go.
All right.
Did I
so
not just bring one up?
This is from reddit.com/r/am I the asshole. This one is Am I the asshole for being frustrated that I was the first of 2 dates of my date tonight? So here we go. This one's going to take me a minute to read. Let me start off by giving some context. I'm great friends with who we'll call Sarah. We met through a youth group when we both attended years ago, and we had feelings for each other at one point and have loosely stayed in touch for the past year. For a bit of time, I was thinking it'd be nice to catch up with her. We do this from time to time. I'm going to skip ahead. Anyway, this time, after not speaking for a few months, she gave me a text. I agreed I wanted to see her. She responded that she had free time between 1:30 and 9:30, but he can only see her at 7. So they're going out from 7 to 9:30. I'm kind of skimming this real quick because it's pretty long. Fast forward to the night.
Details.
I read it before. Fast forward to the night, we went to a local coffee shop and I bought her gelato. Good choice. And we had a great time. Later, she showed me her dorm project, blah, blah, blah. No one really cares about details of the date. It went great until 10 p.m. came, and she said we'd have to end our time because she was meeting up with another guy. Now, I'll admit, I really don't have intentions of dating her for seriously long term. But with that being said, I felt like I was just an appetizer warming up for her second date that night. The gelato wasn't extremely expensive, but deep down I felt like I was at least owed the dignity of knowing that I could at least be her date that night. Am I the asshole for feeling somewhat frustrated about this?
I need you to repeat the conditions. She's going on 2 dates?
Yeah, so he takes her out until 9:30, and he doesn't know that he's the first of 2 dates that night. Is he an asshole for getting mad about it?
Sorry, go ahead.
Is he the asshole for being mad about that? Fire's thinking.
No, he's a tool. He's the first. You pretty much have a guarantee you're not gonna close, dude. What?
Yeah, why would you want to be the
I want to
first?
go on this date with you.
So
but
he didn't know beforehand.
So confident it's not gonna go well, and I'm so much more confident than the next person. I'm literally gonna have a date with them later in the night than you.
So here's
after
the
you
thing,
butter
right?
me up and wine me and dine me, I'm gonna go ahead and just get laid.
So she didn't tell him that she had a
She's
second
the
date.
asshole, dude. What?
But she said she had to go at 9:30 to 10. So
wait, I'm sorry. So he only thought it was one date?
He thought he was gonna have her like to himself for that day, but she had to go at like 9:30, 10, and she told him that she has to go at 9:30, 10. He found out after their date ended that she had a second date. So who's the asshole? Him,
She is
her,
the
both,
asshole.
neither.
Yeah, there's no
Clearly.
fault for him at all.
He just got fucking wrecked, but he also got like suckered pretty tough.
Yeah.
Like you just got pwned.
Wait.
She's an asshole, but pwned.
This person's named Nicky.
No, Ryan, I told you I
Yeah,
got
Nicky,
it off
can
of.
we like dig
Why
who's this
am
guy?
I
What's
the
his name,
only
eh? Huh?
one
Where's he
who
from?
fails. Well, I'm not that socially awkward, right, Mom?
Right, Bodie?
Jesus Christ.
Right?
Bodie!
My dog's not here right now. I'm doing it.
You know.
Yeah, we're gonna leave right. Mom, I'm doing a show right now.
It doesn't matter. I can talk to everybody.
Oh my god.
Mom shampoo.
My God.
Mom
Tag out.
shampoo.
Tag out, Nicky.
I don't want a Twinkie. All right.
Did you eat those Krispy Kremes?
Yeah, we did eat the Krispy Kremes from
All
TwitchCon.
right.
But yeah, who's the... Okay, so are we all universally in agreement that the girl's the asshole for not telling him beforehand, but the
Yeah.
dude got played?
I don't see how this can go. Like, I'd love to hear a counter argument, but yeah, she's an asshole.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Right?
I want to
mean,
find these ones that aren't so clear-cut.
Like, at least separate them
pretty
at
clear.
different nights. Like, your schedule can't be that busy that you have to cram 2 or 3 in one night.
I think it said she was just going to be in town. Let me read through it real quick. Dude,
So
they
she's
just decided to
playing
meet
hard.
up right after this.
She's just playing.
I got one.
All right, go ahead, Ryan. Or can you link it to me so I can read it? Because your mic is just all, like... you're
kinds of
144p in it right now, dude.
Maybe less.
Mom, I'm doing a show. I can't do this right now. All right, can you... There you go.
I can't hear him at all.
Yeah, Ryan's just like
That's
144p in it. Super
It's
hard.
your internet. We should get him back
He's
in the
dead.
call if we can.
Oh, fuck it. God damn. We're dropping it. Drop it. Rejoin.
Ryan, you leave and come back. Just you. All right.
He did.
Hopefully.
So this is from Ryan. I hope he's already read it. I'm gonna read the TLDR. Oh, Skype, get the hell out of the way.
Hey.
Might be better. Seems all right.
So dead.
We'll roll with it. All right, I'm going to read the TLDR. This is called, Am I the Asshole for Wanting My Friends to Chip In for the Tow Fee? TLDR, my friend found out about a party and invited me. I drove, but he didn't find out if we needed a parking pass to park in the parking lot where the party was. Car almost gets towed because we need a parking pass. Had to pay $70 for them to drop the car. Friends split the bill with me. Friends don't split the bill with me. Am I the asshole for wanting my friends to split the bill?
What you didn't get from the TLDR is that the parking passes, residents get unlimited parking passes for free.
Residents get unlimited parking passes for free?
So
Check your facts.
Check your facts.
I'm skimming through it right now.
Lawbreaker.
And does his friend live there?
yeah,
Oh, and he didn't give him a parking pass.
so it could have been avoided at no cost.
He's just
Okay,
unprepared.
so the way I see it, the friend lives there. He should know they need a parking pass, and he gets parking pass for free. His friend's an asshole and should pay for the whole ticket. Right? Did I get all those
think so,
details
yeah.
right?
If
The
he had
thing is,
something
like,
that made it could have been avoided, then yeah.
It could have absolutely been avoided because his friend lives there. He has the parking pass, and he gets the parking pass for free.
Then again, having a party. See, what I'm all paranoid about this shit. If I was this person, I would have showed up. I would like, hey, do I need like a permit or something? Because this guy's hosting a party. You know, although he should have been aware, I don't think we can necessarily blame him for letting it slip. But
I like
still
Sneaky's suggestion.
refusing.
You know what?
to-
The real asshole is the person who makes money off of parking.
Yeah.
Like, you own an empty spot of land and you're charging people to exist within this spot. You are a fucking asshole, sir.
Oh, but it's free to just, you know, hoof it and just walk from your house. That might take hours and stuff, but instead of accommodating everybody for free, we're
But
just
it's
going to go
also
ahead and not make
free.
enough room.
It's also free to park there. If you know someone who's gonna give you a free unlimited parking pass. So
And
there's
if anything, it's only $70, and it's like $35 a person. I don't know how many friends they brought to the party. I'm sure they carpool or something. It could get pretty cheap.
yeah.
I
So,
believe they said it was just two.
Or you
Everyone's
could
an
take an
asshole.
Uber.
there's two of them.
I
Uber,
feel like
yeah.
you should pay some of that. Inviting your friends to your party, and you fail to mention that they need a pass. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you fail to mention that they need a pass, like you entirely failed to mention, then I guess you're kind of the asshole. You got assholed, you know, like. But if you tried to mention it and then like nobody did shit, and then they
ignored
also
you
didn't
and-
pay,
yeah.
then they're assholes.
I think we're all in agreement on this one. Man, I gotta find one where we're not all in agreement because we'll start yelling at each other and calling each other assholes.
No, you're an asshole. Oh, we already know that. But
All right,
I
I got
need a
another
story
one.
to instigate that.
I had another one. I haven't read this one, but it feels relevant. Am I the asshole for being mad at my roommate for choosing to talk to his girlfriend over me during play sessions? So I recently moved in with my friend of 1 year who I learned to know in school last year. We've been playing a lot of Rocket League and Minecraft. Not bad choices. Over the summer, my friend got into a long-distance relationship with a girl he's known for quite some time. I have no problem with them talking to each other like any new couple would. The thing is, with lots of I love yous, etc., just put on a headset and watch. I'll just put on a headset and watch some YouTube videos or listen to music so they can have a bit of privacy. My problem is that he will interrupt any conversation, no matter the situation, and start talking to her. The other day, we were playing Rocket League with two of my longer-term friends, and he, to me, didn't look or sound bored of it, despite not really knowing the other two. Then suddenly his girlfriend calls him on Skype in the middle of the match. He stops moving, tabs out, disconnects from the TeamSpeak, and starts talking to her. In Rocket League, he'll also stop driving, reply to a Snapchat, and then start driving again. He's done this a number of times during different game sessions, and it's starting to piss me off. And then he talks about some other things that happen in other games that are similar. Am I the asshole for not accepting him for being in love, which I feel like I would do already? Should I just suck it up because that's just how it is? I have a very hard opinion on this, so you guys go first.
This boy pussy whip, dog.
Yeah. Kevin, you go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's funny you're not accepting him for being in love.
Being in love, you have to respect my love privilege.
How
I don't know. I
Can
feel
I
like
deny
that's
that?
completely separate. Like if you're playing a game, play the game. Like don't I don't know. It's like those memes or whatever where it's like if he texts you back while he's playing Call of Duty, he's the one or something.
Yeah, and so you like
Which
took
is
that way
true,
too
but-
seriously. I feel
yeah, like play the game. The game will finish. Like when I'm playing Rainbow Six, when a match is done or you die, if you're waiting for 30 seconds or a minute or whatever, yeah, you can respond to a message. But like, especially Rocket League, like you have to be constantly focusing in that game. And if your car just stops and you're just texting a message, like, don't play.
Texting a message.
Texting me. Fire.
Yeah,
I have a really hard. I'm
in the same thing. I'm in the boat of you need to schedule your time right. If you're an asshole for not only interrupting the game and like kind of screwing your friends over, but you're also kind of the asshole for not spacing out your time and just being like, "Yo, girl, I'm gonna play some Rocket League. Do you need anything? Hit me." For not scheduling his time. For not like fucking doing one thing or the other.
I think
he's probably doing them both wrong. Let's be real.
I'm going to devil's advocate for just a second, even though I don't believe this. The thing is, they're long distance, and time zones might be a problem, or each other's schedule. But
sure, but if it's every time and it's getting really annoying, then he needs to fucking fix that.
I am on the side of
like.
Go ahead.
Like rounds are only a certain amount of time. Like even a game of Rocket League is only 7 to 10 minutes.
Sure.
So you do that, and then between sessions, it's like 3 or 4 minutes. So yeah, you send a couple messages and be like, okay, I'm going. Like
yeah,
even if you
wait,
don't respond,
like there's not an emergency. She's not going to think you're dead. It's just wait on the text, call her back. She's not going to break up with you, probably. And if she does, she's a bitch. And you just shouldn't be with her in the first place. I mean, it's real.
Yeah. So my take on
he's
this,
the asshole.
Dude's not an asshole. He's a scum of the fucking earth because I am such a tryhard when I'm playing video games. We gotta win the game. I don't care how we win. If we're like, say for example, I'll be playing Evolve, and we'll fight a monster blindfolded, literally blindfolded because he's so bad. If you want to stop and text during that, that's fine. But at the end of the day, I want to win the match. So if this dude is dropping matches because he's stopping to text his girlfriend, he's off the team. Like there's some.
Your question is like a secondary, like, well, what's his KD, or like what's the score? Like, is he still dunking when he's like on the phone? Because
if you're like dropping nukes and you're like, yo, girl, what's up? Then I don't care at all. Are you winning the game?
Mic and get on the call. Like if you can do it right, you can do it right. But clearly he can't because he's a fucking novice.
Yeah, if we're playing against like absolute scrubs or something, then by all means, go ahead and talk to your girlfriend. But if we really gotta have guns up and we're really like trying to communicate here, then everyone's got to be on point. I will not play with some people who I know really well because I know they suck at that game. Back when I used to play Destiny, right? Level 30, can go through Vault of Glass on hard, no problem. My friend who would be level 26 would be like, hey, Nicky, can you take me through the vault? No. Get to level 30 and I'll help you out. I don't care how long we've known each other. I don't care who you are. Like, we need to get through this quickly and cleanly. I'm not carrying you just because I know you. At the end of the day, I don't care I don't care if you're literally Hitler. If you are good at a game and you want to play with me, if you are literally Hitler, come join in, man. I don't care. Can you get the W? Let's go.
You gotta go. You gotta hit the Q though. You know what I'm saying? Hitler. Just because you're Hitler doesn't mean you can skip the Q. You gotta line.
That's true. I have like a VQ or things to get in. But
because you're Hitler, no, you gotta wait in line. Here's the other thing though. It all depends on what his teammates are doing because, like, for example, last night I was playing Rocket League and Break was just fucking going off. Like, I had time to put game codes into shitty giveaway night in the chat. Like, are his teammates Krenovsky and Gibbs? Like, is he just sitting in the back, like, sucking his own dick regardless?
Probably.
Meanwhile, his teammates are just, like, carrying him super hard.
Yeah.
Like, are they? Is it even a problem?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I just care if you win the game. You know, or if we don't have to do this raid 50 times over because there's one weak link. I feel like maybe I'm a little bit of an asshole for that, but I want to get through. I want to get through my games. You know, I want everyone to be of equal skill level. Back when me and Ryan used to play Black Ops 1, there was 2, 3 of us maybe who were super tryhards, and there were the other 3 or 4 who were just like screwing around, like walking backwards throughout the map, only using tomahawks.
Oh, God, the crawl cap.
Yeah, well, okay. At some point, like, I would find it funny if we could win in style and literally play capture the flag and crawl across the map to capture the flag. But at the end of the day, I just want to win the game. And if everyone on the team is on the same page, either let's all screw around and just have fun, or let's all just play to try to win and be good at the game. You know, I'm cool with that either way. I just want everyone on the same page. You can play for fun. You can play to win. Doesn't matter as long as everyone's on the same page is what I'm for, and I'm mostly for taking the W.
Yeah, I just feel like if you're playing a team game, you have a responsibility to be a part of that team.
Yeah.
You know? If you're
So-
playing
I feel like
Last of Us
dropping-
or you're playing whatever, then yeah, you can pause and respond to a message. But you know, if you have people that are counting on you, especially in Evolve, right? If you're a medic and you're not healing,
You're screwed.
you're done,
Yeah.
right? So
This guy just needs to play Laz and stand outside the dome. This isn't the Stage 3 podcast. But anyway, this dude, he's an asshole if his team needs him. He's not an asshole if they're just pub stomping and
Then
they
again,
still win
like,
games.
Dropping out of the team speak is kind of a deliberate fuck you.
That's true. That's true. He did say he's like straight up leaving them.
Yeah, not just going to mute your mic, not going to turn off your speakers or turn off your sound.
Yeah. You could just be
You're
like,
literally leaving the team speak. I
like-
think he's just a noob for that, and also
Yeah.
he's probably not still playing well while he's doing that, because considering he's like leaving team communication.
if this
That's a big element in a lot of that shit.
if
Maybe not
this guy-
Minecraft or whatever the fuck.
if this guy can just turn up, like he sits in the back of the map
can't, but
and
you know
is
he can't.
just like texting his girlfriend the whole time. He's like, "Hey, dude, we're losing by 10 points. I need you to go on a 10 kill streak." And he just goes out and gets that 10 kill streak. All good, all good. But if we're like, "Hey, man, we really need you," and he's like weighing the team down, no, screw that guy.
Because you know he's not.
yeah,
All right, do you guys have any
No,
more?
it's not killing him.
Am I the assholes? If not, I got one more, and then we can close out.
Got nothing.
yeah. Let's do the one more.
All right. Do you have one? Did you say you have one more, Kevin, or you don't?
No, I said let's do the one more.
All right, cool. Let me just bring it.
Oh,
up
actually,
here.
I do have one.
All right.
It's
go ahead.
actually super damn relevant too.
Okay.
so-
We'll just do yours as the last one, then, because I'm not sure if this one's
it's
that
not
great.
going to be that great. It's going to be pretty simple because you guys will definitely have different opinions on it.
All right. that's what I
So,
wanted.
in an event where, say, people are, someone's dropping somebody off at a certain station.
Oh, is
or
this a
something like
personal?
that, and somebody is going home, right? And then there's something in a trunk of value.
Oh
And
my
so-
God, Jesus!
Who is
Christ.
the asshole?
I
Is it-
paid
No, no,
Kevin
no.
back
No, no,
for
no,
that.
No. You have your own opinion. You can say it. Oh, no, this is not me. You're the asshole. here.
Christ.
Okay, here's the thing. Who's the asshole in the event that as person one is leaving the vehicle, the person's who alcohol it is, says, "Don't forget the Jameson," or is it Nicky's fault? Because you all heard the rest of the story. There are different steps.
It
in
was
the
Nicky's
butterfly
fault, but I
effect.
paid Kevin back for that.
Technically you did that, yeah. But I'm saying you could also scapegoat in saying that.
I didn't no, I'm not
No,
scapegoating
I'm
on
saying-
anyone else.
I'm saying
I'm,
that you could-
I'm
you could,
scapegoating
and
it
that
on
you're
my
not.
money that I gave
You
Kevin.
could say it's Ryan's fault. You could say that. I'm not going to. But you could say it because he was supposed to take it out of the trunk. That's all you
I
got.
like Triz's answer
What's
because
this?
Kevin thinks alcohol is super cheap. It is.
There you go.
It's Kevin's fault for buying so much
Essentially, it's
alcohol.
like spilling water. To him, so
Yeah,
it's like,
you're basically just
Yeah.
spitting on the ground.
Well, spilling water in
Spilling
California
water,
is
yeah.
a
you
big
essentially
deal.
stubbed your toe, and that's it.
Yeah,
Jerry
That's
Brown will come and murder you in your sleep if you spill water.
Exactly. I think no one's the asshole
it-
because everybody's
so-
squared up.
All right.
So-
All right. Let me get one more here. Am I the asshole? Am I a bad friend? So I had this friend, both the person who's writing this and the friend is a girl. And we used to see a band live very often. Our conversation was always the same. They talked about guys all the time. I am a girl who's not blown away by guys. Usually it's the other way around. But she is somebody who has been single her entire life. She's had very bad luck in love. Awful bad luck. Wow, she just tears this girl. Terrible bad luck. Even though she goes after the guys, not shy at all. Anyway, besides that, we have nothing in common. This made me feel very distant, but I was her best friend. Finally, I decided to cut off our relationship. Let me just scroll here. Because I told her I like a friend of hers, and after 2 days, this is really poorly written. Because I told her I like a friend of hers, and after 2 days, she was just joking, telling him to be her boyfriend and girlfriend. Okay, so this person can't fucking write English. They're an asshole. But what happened was,
There you go.
there's this girl.
That's the
them.
final decision.
There's this girl who has this other lady friend, and her lady friend can't ever get a boyfriend, right? So her other lady friend has a best boyfriend, and then the girl writing this is trying to take her boyfriend because she likes her.
She's an asshole.
Hey,
Girl number 12 is an asshole. Since we're not operating on
Sounds
names
like-
here. And that was the most complicated fucking story ever.
It's so
Craig.
poorly written.
Like most things involving hoes of that caliber, which is apparently very low,
Okay, hold on. This is the last important
you
part.
always have overcomplicated stories that you can't follow.
I think
She
Ken's got
blocked
it
her
right.
from everywhere. Plus, she wrote in a Facebook group with unknown people that she was mean to her. That's the second girl doing it to the first girl.
Oh my god.
All of you are
No,
assholes.
girls are assholes.
All girls assholes confirmed.
They're just asshole teenagers. Yeah, no one's in the right in that case. Like, that's just disgusting.
So the second
Display-
girl can't ever get a boy, and the first girl steals the second girl's boy best friend. She's the
Okay.
asshole for that. The second girl is an asshole for talking shit in a random Facebook group about the first girl, and the dude should bang both chicks.
Yeah, the
all
guy is
agreeance?
the only one who's is fucking not
He's
an
fine.
asshole because he's actually
He's
just
been
drama free
ensnared
life.
in the bitch trap.
That's why it's just a total lie. Some girls like, I don't like drama in my life. Like, what? Show me that you don't have drama in your life.
I didn't expect us to all be in agreement on that one, but I also expected it to
We're
be a little bit more
like-minded
well-written.
individuals.
Yep. Maybe too much.
I
so.
think maybe if we had fucking Mush on here, we would have some different perspectives. We would
Yeah, but
but he would still
he's homeless,
He would
yeah.
still be he'd be clowning. You know, he would.
Yeah, unfortunately, Mush is
He would never be serious.
Mush is in a homeless shelter for like another month, and then he'll be out, hopefully getting a job. But he probably won't stay in San
He has
Francisco.
a good job.
No, he has a
He's had
job, but
many
he can't
jobs.
stay in San Francisco.
What?
Like the rent's just too damn high.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It
but-
surprised me.
I don't know where else he's gonna go after this, but I hope that dude does all right.
Yeah, probably shouldn't come up here. The fucking rent is really high.
Anywhere on the West Coast, dude. I can't.
Yeah, you can pay like $1,000 for a studio apartment here.
A
Yeah.
month.
Kinda
Midwest mush.
Or Canada.
Yeah, just go all the way back there and then live there, and then if it doesn't work out, he just gets low on money, comes back for
got it.
just more money and leaves again.
He buys alcohol here and brings it to Definitive to pay rent for living with him.
Oh my god, he just brings crates
He
upon
could live in,
crates
like,
to Canada. He just smuggles
Montana
it
or
in.
some shit.
The profit
So they
would
don't
be
pay shit.
amazing.
Yeah, dude, you make it like a fucking 300% increase. You're good.
Mush the alcohol god.
Profit,
Alright.
Do you have
son.
anything you'd like to declare?
I like sluts who like sluts for being sluts.
Nothing
Yeah, I don't
wrong.
know.
Nothing
Sounds like
wrong
a
with
rap
sluts.
song.
Apparently, it looks like he was rapping.
Okay, well, I didn't want to talk about this. This wasn't on the topic list, but it just came up to me. I thought that song about eating the booty like groceries was a fucking Lonely Island song for the longest time. Is that an actual song?
Yeah, it's called like Post to Be. I don't know who it's by.
Why?
Why?
Because music's kind of bad these days.
You gotta, come on. Gotta eat your
Food like groceries.
groceries.
That's why I listen
got-
to EDM.
It's how it's supposed to be.
All right,
It's how it's supposed to be.
we don't call it there. Thanks for joining us, chat. Head over. Kevin's gonna start streaming right after this, right, Kevin? Twitch.tv/Definitive Gear.
Starting
What do
right
you plug for
Oh,
a bit,
okay.
Kevin? Go ahead.
Oh,
Shameless
plug
plug. Yeah,
yourself.
30
I'm gonna plug
seconds.
myself too, man.
We're doing
Fuck all
some
y'all.
Rainbow Six Siege, Xbox One. Come on over. We're live every single day.
All right, and thanks for joining me, guys. That's
I'm
fire
not done
over.
yet. I'm plugging too.
Go ahead,
Hey,
fire.
so I might be live with some SSB or some H1Z1 or some MGS5. Gonna be live every single day. Shit's coming back. We're gonna go back to Streak, boys. So I'm saying.
All right.
We had
and
40 before TwitchCon, and we're gonna do it at bigger. Let's rock.
Ryan and I are going to go off on vacation right after this up to Davis. Ryan in 144p. It's like Frankie on PC in 1080p, but you're Ryan in 144p.
Ryan on Skype in
144p. Ryan, you want to
You're
plug
going on
anything?
vacation?
For a day. We're just going to go see our
Oh.
friends.
Where are you going?
Oh, okay.
Up to Davis. We're just going to go see Kyle for a day.
Gonna get
Lame.
fucking drunk.
I'm going to break another bottle of Jameson. Ryan, plug anything?
Stream twitch.tv/urination.
I love how choppy that was. Highest quality stream on Twitch. Thank you guys for joining. We will be here every week with the StealthCast. This is only episode 0, is a pilot episode. I got to figure out how things are going. We're going to do a little bit more production stuff off stream. But this is going to be every week at a certain time. Probably not this time, but we're going to set a certain time and date. Hosts are going to rotate throughout StealthShampoo United, so I am launching the stream team. We're going to limit it to about 6 people. Fly just flew in my throat. We're going to limit it to about 6 people on the stream team first, and we're going to rotate hosts every week with, depending on the topics or what's relevant or who's available at the time. So the StealthShampoo United stream team will be going up and live in just a little bit, and then we will have a set date for the StealthCast. I will let you guys know on Twitter and Facebook. Thank you guys for joining. Go ahead. I'm going to toss it over to Kevin, twitch.tv/Definitive Gear. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. And we'll see you guys all next week at a different time. I'll tweet that out. Later, bros.
Peace.